Since Modern Horizons 2, the elementals have obviously been all over the modern metagame, and there's different flavors. There's the elemental tribal decks, there's the elemental mid-range control decks, and just even the control decks using elementals. Specifically, the matchup we have today is the flavor of the Omnath elementals deck. It's actually the more control value style. It's playing the regular suite of elementals like Solitude for interaction. It's actually playing a little bit of anti-interaction in Teferi Time Raveler as well. Regardless of how controlly and grindy this matchup can be, doesn't mean that I can't use my own resources and some new resources in Jace to outgrind them. Enjoy. Ooh, on the play? Y'all take it. All right, let's see what happens. This is a very loose hand. Loose hand, but I'll try it. This is not a good key. This is not a good key. It's not a good key, but like I'm gonna get so punished for this, but whatever. Let's try it. See if I draw land. Come on. If I draw land, come on. If I draw a land, come on now. Don't get silly with me. Right now. If I draw a land, don't get silly with me. Okay. Yup. Let's hit him with it. Okay, so this is actually like a bit slower. Like they're playing like Teferi. Yeah, so this is kind of okay. And Mainboard endurances. Okay, all right. The hate is everywhere. The mill hate is everywhere. This is gonna be a tough time. And I kept this like really bad keep. Never punished. I've never been punished in my entire life. I kind of just want to keep the drown though for like the potential. Yeah, I kind of just want to keep the drown for the potential turn 2 planeswalker coming down. So I think I'll keep drown up. It's probably the better line. Like Ren might not be played in this deck right now. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, but I feel like a Ren is in my. Okay, you just not find a land, I guess. Fury, okay. Did he keep a 1-lander? Okay, all right, yeah, I was gonna say, okay. All right, that's fine. I'm happy to just stay back. Wow, this is wow. To keep him 1-landers, I guess. 23 lands, though, I will say. I am on 23 lands. Not on 22. I am on 23 lands. So take that as you will. Grain of salt type of thing. So all this is happening right now. And let me tell you, like, that endurance is looking crazier and crazier right now. There has to be at least 2, right? Like, you're not just playing a saucy 1. There's no way you're. I think I milled out all 4 Teferi Time Ravelers too. Teferi. All right, that's pretty good. So my drown is a little bit better. I mean, they already have the Cavern of Souls out though, so I mean, like, a hard cast endurance is not good. I feel like my opponent's kind of struggling with lands though. Okay, yeah, that's an endurance. That's an endurance if I ever saw one. Okay, maybe not. Okay, Risen Reef enters the Baytal field. Remember, I can't counter that. I'm gonna counter that though, I think. Or do I? Because then he can't. They can't kill both. Yeah, you know what? The Fury resolves and I can kill the Risen Reef. Yeah, the Fury resolves, I can actually kill Risen Reef. Yeah. See what you get out of it. Yeah, okay. So you're gonna kill the bigger one. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And then the Risen Reef dies. Yep. Got some card draw out of it. So again, they very much could have found the endurance. I do not care to cast that. What sucks though is like, even if they play Endurance, I can't stop it. Like they'll just wait. Yeah, like I kind of have to force Endurance's hand. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to cast Tasha's. I'm going to... Okay, do you have the Endurance? Oh, I milled out the other Endurance. Okay, potentially the other Endurance. They could just have one right now. Oh, and they gave it to me. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so bit of a control style list. I don't think Endurance is... the Ensnaring Bridge is definitely not what we want with the Teferis. This is a tricky one. This is a very tricky one. I don't think I want to get into a counterspell war with a deck that's playing creatures as interaction and Teferi as their counter interaction. So I'm not going to bring in Spell Pierce. I am going to bring in Soul Guide Lanterns though, and Extirpates. Now, what do I take out? I think Tasha's actually kind of bad. I'll tell you that. That's first and foremost. I think Tasha's is bad. What I'm also going to do, I want to bring in all my hate. I'm actually going to take out Visions of Beyond completely because I'm bringing in all my graveyard hate, whereas Jace, though, can grind. Like, Jace can grind to the Visions amount because it provides a little bit of mill, and it just acts as a win condition, too, right? I can just play it on 4, mill 15. So I'm going to bring in all that hate. That's what I'm going to do. That's my reasoning. Let's see if I can't get a win out of this. It's going to be tough, though. This is sketchy. I don't think I want to keep 2 1-land hands in a row. I don't care how much hate's in it. I don't think that's smart. Because the minute I let them get ahead, not good. So I'm gonna mulligan. Like I got lucky that one time. Just take it for what it is. I'll keep this. I'll drop Jace and a Fractured Sanity. Call it keeps. Wow. Okay. Sure. What was the text on Jace? Does Jace say each opponent? Yo, this is actually like big facts. I've actually never read this. Wait. Jace, the perfected mind. What's the text on Jace? What's actually the text on Jace? Target player mills 3. It's a target player. No. Okay, but at least the visions text is actually mirrored, but the mill is actually target player. Nah, they fixed my boy. They fixed it. They fixed it. They fixed my boy. All right. So this archive trap is dead. I kind of don't even want to play archive traps anymore. I like kind of don't. Like, all right. They fixed my boy. They fixed my boy Jace. Nah. Untap. Flooded Strand. Okay. So I think on end step I fetch Island and like I really hope they don't play Teferi here. Oh, they don't have anything. They don't have anything. Yes. And they also brought in 10 cards. They brought in 10 cards. They had a keepable 7 and they're playing Leyline. Come on. Playing from behind or what? So I'm going to go Snow Covered Island. I am going to Fractured Sanity. This is losing one of the key cards I have against the Leyline, but I think it's actually really pertinent now that I took a turn back to have Drown available. Okay. Wow. All right. They're just going to... All right. Okay. All right. Hedron Crab's not the crab I want to play. So I'm going to hold up Drown. I'm going to hold up Drown for the next spell they play. Hopefully they don't go like Cavern of Souls into Risen Reef. That would be nice. Okay, so they are going to... I'm actually going to get them to lose their blue source because I'm imagining there is some level of interaction coming in right now. I'm going to get them to lose their blue source. I'm going to get one of my blue sources. Sure. Okay. I'm going to go next turn. That's hot. I like that. You got a lightning bolt? Because I saw it game 1. I saw him game 1. I saw the lightning bolts game 1. Come on now. You have the bolt. Oh, Prismatic. Yeah, Prismatic also works. I kind of want to counter this. I think I'm going 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 to counter this. You have another one? Nah, they're mad. They're mad. They're actually so mad. They're actually not. Unless they ephemerate. They could ephemerate this. Ephemerating this is actually okay. No, they were just mad. Okay, all right. I was gonna say ephemerating this would actually be huge. Okay. Like for them, it'd be huge for them. Okay, so we're not actually drawing that well. So I actually need to draw a couple lands into like, so you know, going into 23 lands. One thing I'm doing with this deck right now is actually playing two of the bounce land. Not Oboro, like the more recent one. I am playing two of those. So do I just like, okay. Wow, like just 3 dead cards, like literally 3 dead cards. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out. I'm literally just gonna throw this out. Better than nothing. Literally better than nothing. And then Solitude. So I stopped some lands from like getting to them. I could just give them a land draw here though. So there's that. You never know, right? It's that variance. Okay, so they're not. My opponent is they are not happy with their circumstance right now, so I'm not going to play the Hedron Crab, right? But before ends actually huge, because now if I can draw that Otawara, there you go. So I am playing 2 Otawaras at 23 lands. I'm giving the ability to stop catch-alls like this, because I know going into this league I would have to try and find more answers to things than normal. Extirpate's actually kind of hot, so okay, so I'm gonna go to their turn. Because I don't want to have to worry about like their deck shuffling back in. I'm gonna go to their draw. Actually, I'm gonna wait. See if they cast anything. If they go land, cast something. Okay. Maybe I just want to like destroy it. Okay, in that case, you go to your end step, you're not going to cast anything. I'm going to take the Endurance. Have fun with that. So they've had the Wrenn. And they have to Fairy Time, which they can't cast. Yeah, hitting blue is actually huge. So they brought in the full 4 ley lines. Yeah, hitting that blue source was actually huge. So that's pretty nice. Subtlety. Yeah, they have 3 ephemerates. I wasn't tripping, and they have 3 lightning bolts in there. So I wasn't lying, folks. The cards I was talking about do exist in their deck. I'm actually just gonna hit the basic island. Because I'm gonna hit the basic island because I can actually destroy the steam vents with the Field of Ruin if they play it again. Like if they get like green source Wrenn, get steam vents, I can actually kill it. This is getting countered. Whatever you play here is getting countered. That's not happening. Yeah, so sorry, that's not happening. Fatal Push. So out of all the cards I've seen, so they played like land Wrenn. So their hand is like, okay, so I see 7 cards. Their hand is 6. I know Kihira is there, so I'm just gonna take out the Kihira. Yeah, okay. So actually just keep that up because I kind of need to see what's going on. Okay, I love that. Okay, so take out the green again. Actually take out. It's kind of up in the air here. Like taking elemental is probably big too. Kind of just up in the air. Like this ley line is so dumb right now. Take the cavern. I think we take the cavern, get a swamp. So if I draw like another drown, I can just play that. Okay, so don't have much. Okay, so they don't have any more basics to find. I actually should have done that next turn, because then if they play Risen Rift here, I can actually kill it. So that was definitely my mistake. That's fine. So the Oath. Oh, I actually saw it. I should have thought of Oath of Nissa. That's a misplay. I should have thought of Oath. Yeah, they found like a Flooded Strand with that. Actually should have. Yeah, I should have thought of Oath. That was huge. That was huge. That was definitely. This is definitely a piece that loses me the game, if anything. I didn't even field on their turn. Yeah. Okay. They're just gonna put Kahira in their hand. Okay. Play this. Just like Visions twice. Yeah, truly just Visions twice here. Play that. I kind of have to hard cast the Fractured to like get anywhere. I could actually play Hedron Crab, but I imagine like Fury's probably coming down here. Yeah, I'd be surprised if Fury didn't kill Jace here. I get another Visions off of it. Well, let's see if Jace can't help me grind out this game. I feel bad. That misplay was tough. But I don't know. I was feeling like there was a higher chance that they kind of just play like Risen Reef and take off with the game. But the Oath of Nissa was direct. That was like directly in my face. Yeah. Okay. So Omnath's a big one here. They just not have anything to find with Windswept Heath. They don't have anything to find. That's crazy. All right. I love that. So that's no white sources, no green sources. Bet. All right. Bolt's coming, and then probably Risen Reef. Oh no, they can't play Reef. They don't have any blue sources. I keep saying Risen Reef. They can't play that. Okay. I can actually kill that. Yeah, don't pass through. I can actually kill that. Jace just left the battlefield. I can't misplay all the time. I can't be misplaying all the time. So they have a green source like no matter what they do. So I can still do. Oh, I can't exactly. Let's do that. Do I want to kill something next turn? I think I do. So I have to ferry. I don't think so. Let's just blue. Let's just cast this. Get that out of the way, and then I'll actually just hit something right now. They have white. They have red, green, white. So it doesn't like necessarily matter what I'm doing here. But I will take out red, so they can't hard cast Fury, right? And I'll take out red, white. I also don't want Solitude, so I'm gonna take out the Sacred Foundry. I'm gonna take out the Sacred Foundry. I already took out my basic swamp here. Yeah. Okay. So this actually like crazy right now. Like even through a misplay, we might, knock on wood, we might actually potentially get there. Yeah, that Misty's not finding anything. How'd they play that? Oh, the Oath, right? Okay, so no matter what, the Oath gives it to them. Okay. Yeah. No matter what I did, Oath was gonna. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just surgical Oath. Like, I think I just surgical Oath. Yeah, I think I just surgical Oath. And I can't do it. Remember, I can't do it on their turn, right? So, because it's a fair, I surgical Oath right now. Yeah, take it out of their hands. So the rest of their deck So let me just like remove all this. It'll refresh. So the rest of their deck right now, they don't have a single blue source. Omnath and Risen Reef are out of the equation. They don't actually have another land to play. Ren. Ren is the card that saves them. Like Ren in 6 is their only draw. That saves them. That's actually kind of crazy. Rest in Peace and a Red in 6 deck is actually wild. That's like unhinged. That's actually unhinged. Rest in Peace and a Red in 6 deck is actually unhinged. Yo, I'm telling you, people are mad at Mill right now. I'm telling you, like, people are desperate. People are desperate right now. Yeah, that's actually unhinged. Okay, Ren in 6 are... Yeah, they play Ren in 6, they win. I think. I would say they win. No Ren 6 so far. Okay, yeah, that's actually kind of good because we can take this, take out a blue land, like take out Breeding Pool or Steam Vents. Breeding Pool doesn't really matter to me. Steam Vents, because then they can go like, they can start like casting like the Furies, which is what I don't want. So take out that. Probably just actually probably just exile and like they just lose. If they cast Ren, I'll see what they do. Like I'm not in a desperate motion to actually just like use it. If they cast Ren, I'll actually exile. That's fine. Yeah, if they cast Ren, I'll exile. I'll hold off on it, and then if I'm desperate, I'll draw. But I'm not in a rush. GG's. That's GG. I'm gonna take your Ren in 6, which is your last out in this game. You officially have no way to win. You officially have no way to cast anything. Yeah, GG's. Okay, we got there. The hard lock, grinding it out. Jace actually came through in that game too. So, hey, all right. GG's.